in a wonderful way, they have gone about it. Farid Zakaria has once said, China has been remarkably adept at using its political and economic muscle in a patient, low-key and highly effective manner. Do you know, we have neighbors. Almost all our neighbors have got strategic relations partnership with China. Pakistan has, Sri Lanka has, Myanmar has. So, what else has? I mean, Afghanistan has. So, special relationship. And not only that, they have a special relationship, what is the word I have used? Strategic relationship with 50 countries around the world and with all the major groupings of the world, whether it is the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, whether it is the BRICS or whatever it is. So, I think that's how they have spread this one. And I think there is a lot to be said about China. I don't want to elaborate it, but I think China has risen not just by fluke, but because of its efforts and the way they have gone about it. And why do they sign these so-called strategic partnerships? They have given a logic, a better environment for China's rise. So get to the other countries, like Afghanistan, and then sign these strategic agreements with them. Now they have more friends, they have better friends, they have more influential friends than us, and they are doing well. Now, as far as China is concerned, I think what we should do is, we should not take a confrontationist view with them. We have to cooperate with them. We have to engage them. We have to encourage their investments in India so that they become, in a way, committed to some partnership. I think that is the only way to go about China. I'm talking about the Chinese border problem. That again is a major subject. He is an expert. In the east sector, Arunachal Pradesh is one, and in the north, Aksai Chin. Now, do you know in Aksai Chin, there are 5 different lines drawn by different people at different points of time in history. Some Johnson line, some MacDonald line, some other line, some other line. These lines were sometimes accepted by the British government. It is between British government and China. Tibet. Sometimes China also. But you know what happened? Some of them were not signed, some of them were signed, some of them were agreed by Britain for some time, then changed. Some of them were agreed by China, then changed. It's not demarcated. It's a barren hills in that particular area. So I think someday, perhaps the LAC, the line of actual control, can be the border and one should settle there. And there is no point in picking up quarrels with them on that, and freeze the issue and then completely sort of go about the other side. Now, what do you do with Pakistan? Now, in my judgment, Pakistan is the most, undoubtedly, the most difficult national security issue before us, for 2 reasons. One is, no logic works with them because they are a divided nation. They have an army, they have this one, they have ISI. Somebody said in the ISI, in the entire establishment in Pakistan, one of our ambassadors who served there are 2 types of people. One is the fundamentalists, they are a group, and the others are slightly not that fundamentalist. They are not modernists, but they are not that fundamentalist. The second group, what happens is, if there are club evenings and all that in the army, they bring their wives, they maybe pretend that they are dancing, or at least mix with the people, don't cover this one. But the other type of fellows in the same army and ISI, they just don't, the ladies don't come, they don't take their wheel, real fundamentalism. This type of groups are there in every organization. That's what he wrote in one of his books. So it is a divided society, we can't do it. Secondly, they have a strategic relation with China. China's, the largest investment outside of China till today is committed to that China-Pakistan corridor from border to Xinjiang. So, how many? $46 billion or so. And they have extremely good relations with them for a long time, going for a long time. And America, whatever you say, there are ups and downs. America also has a strategic relationship with them. Not strategic, in fact, one above the strategic. It is called Major Non-NATO Ally, MNNA. That is a definition for it. This is one rank higher than a strategic relation, which we have with America. But they have a Major Non-NATO Ally status, which takes them directly into their defense, their defense-based and political. Why? Because of past services rendered for so many years, plus for protecting American interests in Afghanistan, Pakistan is very vital. So they can't bypass Pakistan. So for India to expect any sort of help or assistance from the Americans in the Indo-Pakistan border is totally unrealistic. At the most, they would give some advice, saying, "Arey, don't quarrel," or some of those things. So we have to find a solution on our own. What solution do we find? I think a benign neglect, is the best way. You can't let the problem remain like that, but you must take care of your borders. Now tell me, why should there be border incursions if you have taken care of so much? You have put all your guns on there. One or two, I can understand. But it can't be a continuous stream of fellows coming. I think you must be in business and you must sort of handle them carefully. Whatever you need to do, you have to do there, to stop the infiltrations and deal with them very, very firmly. I think that is the only way to handle them. You don't have to go and attack them and hot pursuit and all that. Some of the politicians say hot pursuit, You don't declare hot pursuit and then pursue, It's foolish. So they will be waiting for you if it is declare your policy. So there are so many other aspects of that. I don't want to go into that. These are the two. And our relations with our neighbors, also some improvement has taken place. But what happens is our relations with Bangladesh and Sri Lanka especially are dependent on the incumbent government there. Because it's there, one day the masala dosa is fried this side, the other day the other side. So you don't know which government is going to come there. And depending on the type of government there, their relations with us will change. Nepal, right now we seem to be angry with them because while making the constitution, they did not take our concerns into view. There's a communist government and all that. But stopping kerosene supplies and all that, which started with Rajiv Gandhi, I think is a very foolish idea. You can't do that, So it's very foolish. How can you stop petrol or kerosene? It's a landlocked area, So Bhutan, one has to be careful because China would make its own overtures there, some things. So for each Maldives, we have last out, China has got, good relations with them, improved. And then I told you, they have, with all our neighbors, they have got strategic relationship. They have put up 4 ports actually. Chittagong in Bangladesh, they have no strategic relationship there. And then Gwadar port, they are going to run it. And then that some odd name in Burma, Kampu or something. So, and then Mantola in Sri Lanka. So these things are there, the major port investments. So they have taken new initiatives on the new Silk Road, Maritime Silk Road, one road, one belt and all those things. I think we need to engage them, and not spurn them. Pakistan, a benign neglect, and then if they want to talk, we talk. If they don't want to talk, we will not talk. I think we should follow that. There's no point in. I think neglect also teaches its own lesson. You don't have to be openly hostile, but neglect. So these are some of the points I thought I would cover in the national security. Thank you for your patience. And thank the organization for inviting me here. And it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Honorable President, GITAM University, Dr. MBBS Murthy, to felicitate Shri H.J. Dora.
It is a 3:30 a.m. relationship. It can't be. It's a special relationship. Like the strategic partnership. It's a special relationship.
May I now request Sri H. K. Dora to give the keynote address.